Second round of the 6A boys basketball tournament as O'Connor took on Judson over at the Alamo Convocation Center. A great football matchup and just as good on the court. OC needed a late comeback to beat Roosevelt in round one, while the Rockets, considered by many to be the best in the area, got all they could handle and then some from the Panthers. There is Mike Chandler among the top players in the city both in football and basketball, and he would be a key for the Panthers to slow down. The Panthers had senior Isaac Orozco and junior Adam Benayoun, who are up for the challenge. First quarter, and it was the Panthers who got off to the hot start. Opening possession, Orozco dribbled around the Benayoun screen, then found the junior open for three, and OC was off and running. Next possession, the junior with an assist this time, cross-court pass to Nate Morales, who canned home a three himself. OC good in transition also. Off the rocket miss, Orozco flipped the orangey-colored object ahead to Morales, who had the easy layup. OC would jump out to an early 9-point lead. However, those would be the only 5 points for the senior in the game. Now it's Benayoun and Orozco playing pitch and catch. The senior drills the three, and OC led 16-9 after one. He finished the contest with 13.
Gotta get a stop, gotta get a board before you can do that, okay? Playing defense, we got it. They've been slow to get back. Let's get ourselves down there and get some easy ones, all right? Good movement on offense. The movement's good on offense. We're gonna keep getting good looks. Y'all move like that together.
Jawasco knew the game would be back and forth, and it was. Second quarter, Judson's Keontae Holder held the ball long enough to drain a three to cut the lead 2-3. Josh Alcacer backed the other way for O'Connor. He pushed into the paint, and the reverse shot fell. OC would lead by 5 at recess. Let's jump ahead to the fourth quarter with OC up by 4 because the lead changed hands several times. Orozco and Benayoun did their best to keep OC in front with layups and jumpers in the paint. Chandler, though, took and carried the Rockets on his shoulders. This steal and layup completed a 5-point swing that gave Judson a 46-45 lead with under 5 minutes remaining. Thomas Warwick, though, did his own Chandler impression. Imitation is always the sincerest form of flattery. This with the great moves and the layup, giving the Panthers the lead back. Gold Duster dance team nervous along with all the other fans. Final minute, Benayoun worked in the low blocks, outhanded 2 defenders, and buried the shot for the lead with 11 seconds remaining. He finished with 21 points. Down to 5 seconds remaining, ensuing Rocket possession. First shot no good. Chandler with the rebound, missed the putback but was fouled with 3 seconds remaining. He stepped up and made both free throws to give Judson the lead back. Last chance for the Panthers, but Chandler broke up the possession, threw the ball down the court, and that was it. Judson escapes with the win 58-57. A back-and-forth game in which both teams deserve to win, but it's the Rockets who move on to the third round to take on Warren. The Warriors upset nationally ranked Westlake in the second round. O'Connor, meanwhile, finishes the season at 24-9, but will return a slew of juniors in 2021. Reporting from the ACC, I'm Greg Sherman.
You just got to be confident going into it. You know, it starts in practice, so knocking down the free throws, it wasn't like a big deal to me because we've been practicing free throws since we was really young, so it wasn't a big deal.
This is kind of where being in those pressure situations in the playoffs and football and even the regular season football really helped out.
Having an experience with late games, we're down. It's happened one time where I was at Johnson, and it's also happened while I was at Judson too, so just that experience helps me a lot. And
that final play, what did y'all see? Because y'all were able to make the successful breakup and not even let him get a shot off.
We just knew that they had two main players that were going to shoot the ball either 1 or 35, and we wanted to just try to really put it in somebody else's hands, and he just fumbled it up.
You guys would make a run, get the lead, but you guys just could not get that run. I mean, was there any frustration in that, or how were you all able to keep it together where it seemed like the final 5 minutes we knew this was going to come down to the last possession?
I mean, you have to know in basketball it's going to be runs, so it's going to be whoever, at the end of the game, whoever, down the stretch makes the most stops and makes the most points at the end and plays smart with the ball.
It was a great atmosphere. Both teams fought hard. It's like most playoff games do. It comes down to one play, and we got the last one, and we didn't get this one.
It kind of felt like even though Chandler was able to almost single-handedly win it by stopping everybody else, that gave you at least an opportunity in this one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like you can hoop. I know you can play football too, but I think we did our job, and if we just did a little bit better job on him, we would have came out with the victory.
Thought on your paint game tonight, being able to dominate the paint for tonight.
Oh yeah, it's just something I like to solidify early in the games, and then usually I step out and or hit open players when double teams come. But yeah, that's just what I do. It just gives me more experience. You know, games like this you'll never forget. That's a good team, and yeah, the experience I gained from that game is something a lot of other players don't get that I'll take into my senior year.